Hi everyone! Today I want to show you how to make this little Easter egg card. It's a card that I've made many times before. In fact, I think this was last year or maybe 2 years ago. We had this cute little chick from Oh Hello and I made that one. But I never made a video for it, so I thought I might as well since Easter is coming up. It's really simple and it's a fun little card because it has a little pocket. You can put a little gift in there if you wanted to. And I will show you how to make it. I wanted to use a stamp set that's current since the Oh Hello was a celebration set from a while back. I have a new celebration set that has a little chickie. It's really cute. And he's a good option. Or there's another option, this little chick. And I will show you what stamp sets those are from. This little guy is from the Little Cuties set, which looks to me like a little baby set, although there's Happy Birthday and Sweet Little One. It looked like a baby set, but when you look closely, it does have an Easter and a birthday and little hats and things, so I thought it has multiple uses, which I love when a stamp set has multiple uses. So here's that little chick, and I went ahead and put the little bunny ears on it, just for fun. And here he is without the bunny ears. So this is a really fun set, and this is in the Occasions catalog, which runs through the end of May. So that's what's going on. And then the chick, this little crazy haired chick, is actually from a stamp set from Celebration. This is a Celebration limited edition stamp set, and that only has a few more days left of Celebration. So if you wanted to get this stamp set, you should jump on that. This guy is really funny, and you can use some of these sayings like "You're a good egg" or "Hey chick, have a happy day," or on my card I chose to use the "You're extraordinary," and I think that's really cute with the egg, and that is from a set called Greatest Greetings, which has 15 different little sayings, and they're all really cute. There's a sorry and just little sayings that don't come with a lot of stamp sets, so I think it's a really fun set to have. And it's got a "You're My Amazing Mother," which is coming up too, Mother's Day. So a lot of good sets in this. A lot of good sayings in this Greatest Greetings set, and I like the font. So there's a lot of good stamp sets that you can use to make the egg card. Okay, let's put these aside, and we're going to go ahead and make another one. So let's get started. You need a piece of cardstock, which I've cut in half and then scored. So this dimension here would then be 5.5, and I've scored it at 1 3/4 and again at 6. Then you need some patterned designer series paper. I'm using this little speckled, because I thought it looked kind of like an egg in a way, little speckled paper from the oh, it's the succulent one. What is the name of it? Let me look real quick. Succulent Garden. Couldn't remember the name of that one for a second. Succulent Garden designer series paper stack, and that's what these are from. And so you're going to go ahead and place these so your card opens this way. So this dimension here is the standard card size, so it'll still fit into your envelope. So this is 4 1/4 by 5.5, this middle piece. I like to make sure that things fit in a standard envelope. This makes life easier, although sometimes I like to make really tall cards, and then I use the envelope punch board to make custom size envelopes. So these just go down, leaving a little border. Okay, so these are both 5 1/4 long, but then I've made them 1 1/2 and 2 1/4 for those. Okay, now for this front, while we do our stamping, we're going to let the glue dry. So I just put a little bead of glue down the sides of the smaller fold and fold it up. And I'm just going to use some of my blocks to hold it in place while we stamp our little chick. So this piece of Whisper White is 5 by 3 3/4, and that's going to be for our chick. And I'm going to stamp in archival basic black. to have this little chick out. Sorry that I don't. There's the ears. There we go. Okay, so here's our little chick. And we need to center the little chick on the card because he's going to kind of go in the egg. And we want him slightly lower than half because our panel here is a little bit low and we want to be able to slip him inside the panel. Alright, let's do the ears. The photopolymer stamp sets are really easy to add multiple stamps to an image because of the, look how clear that is. I can put that right on his head. So cute. And then this little stamp set also comes in the set. I love when I can use one set for the whole card. And it says Celebrate Easter. There we go. All right, that's our stamping. Okay, now this card is going to get pulled in and out. So I like to add a little something at the top, and I decided to use some washi tape. I looked for some washi tape that would match with coordinating colors, and I found this vine, kind of little leaves, which is good for spring, in a collection called, it's Affectionately Yours. It's really cute, and so we're going to put that right across the top. There we go. And next we're going to add some color to our little chickie there. I'm going to go ahead and use some markers. There is a little bit of Calypso Coral in the Designer Series paper, so I'm going to give him a little beak in Calypso Coral. And I'll do his little legs in that as well. One nice thing about the Stampin' Up! Markers is you've got a fine tip and a brush tip. I'm using the fine tip since this area is really small. There we go. And I added a little bit of pink to his ears just for fun, and I'm using Flirty Flamingo. I think that's a good Easter Bunny ear pink. Now the chick himself or herself, I'm going to go ahead and use So Saffron. I like to work in little circular motions when I do my markers, just to avoid some of the lines. Another way you can color this would be with some blender pens and some ink, or the new watercolor pencils are fun. Sometimes I like to go under where a shadow might be. There we go. Okay, so my little chick is all colored. See how fast this card is coming together? By now this should be dry, or at least almost dry. And we're going to go ahead and create the egg. Now how I created the egg is I simply used a framelit from the Layering Ovals Framelit collection, which has many, many sizes of ovals, as you can see. And I cut out one in the mint macaron, which is in the paper here. So here it is, and then I cut it in half. So I just placed it in my paper cutter like this, and cut. Now I know an egg is not perfectly oval, but I think it looks really cute, and we're going to go ahead and attach that. Now I wanted to add a little something to my egg, so I tied some baker's twine around the front and made a little bow. Alright, now I attached it with some snail, but I intentionally made some of that snail go right on top of that baker's twine just to give it some sticky, keep it in place. And then that just goes right in the center, right up to that cut. So it does go past the designer series paper just a little tiny bit. And then you line up the top of the egg. And there you go. Alright, so our top and our bottom. Now see how it flaps open? That's where this little flower comes in. It kind of holds everything closed so you don't have a card popping open. And then down here is where you can write your little greeting, you know, love Aunt Beth or something like that. And it just slips right into his little egg. Isn't he cute? Alright, and the flower is made with the smallest flower from the Blossom Punch. It gives you 3 sizes of flower, and we're going to go with the smallest one. And I punched one out in Sweet Sugar Plum, if I can find it on my desk. There it is. And that is also in the designer series paper. So that is nice to pull all those little colors in together. I just added a little rhinestone to the center. I love adding little rhinestones for a little extra bling to our cards. I often use my scissors or my paper piercer to add the little rhinestones. Okay, so that's that. And then I put it right here on the side with a dimensional. And probably like most of us, we cut up our little dimensionals into smaller bits sometimes. So they fit on little pieces. So what I did was just put it on the back. And you want to make sure that some of the petals hang over the top of the card, but that none of the adhesive goes on the top, because you want to be able to open and close. So these little petals here are going to do the trick. They're going to hold that egg closed for me. There you go. And then the recipient can kind of tell that they're supposed to open it there. It's not a trick, but it's simple. You don't want to make anything too difficult for someone to figure out. So that is a really quick and cute Easter card. I hope you like it. And you can check out my blog, www.bethspapercuts.com, for more Stampin' Up! Projects, or you can purchase any of these products online at my blog as well. I have a frequent buyer rewards program with a downloadable tracking sheet right there too, so everything is available for you. I hope that you will watch another video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.